You don't lack time. You're just delaying what matters, and it's slowly stealing the life you want. I didn't always understand this. For the longest time, I kept thinking I was just lazy. I would plan my day, make lists, even feel motivated at night. But when the next morning came, I'd still delay everything. I'd scroll my phone for hours, tell myself I'd start in 10 minutes, then 10 more, and suddenly the whole day would disappear. And the worst part, I wasn't even relaxed while procrastinating. I was anxious. I was constantly thinking about what I should be doing while doing nothing at all. That's when I realized something uncomfortable. Procrastination isn't laziness. It's avoidance. You're avoiding discomfort. You're avoiding the pressure of starting. You're avoiding the possibility of failing or not doing it perfectly. I used to wait for motivation. I thought I needed to feel ready to start studying, working, improving myself, or even doing basic things. But motivation never stayed. It came in short bursts and then disappeared the moment things got hard. And I kept blaming myself for not being disciplined enough. But discipline doesn't start as something big. It starts with something extremely small. One day, I tried something different. Instead of saying, I need to do everything, I told myself, just start for 5 minutes. That's it. No pressure, no expectations. And something surprising happened. I didn't stop after 5 minutes. Starting was the real problem, not the work itself. Most of us think we need energy to begin, but the truth is action creates energy, not the other way around. But even knowing this, I still struggled because my environment was working against me. My phone was always nearby. Notifications were always calling me. And I kept choosing comfort without realizing how much it was costing me. I wasn't failing because I didn't care. I was failing because everything around me was designed to distract me. And I didn't change my life until I understood that. The first real shift happened when I stopped trying to fix my whole life at once, because that's what makes procrastination worse. You look at everything you need to do, and your brain just shuts down. So instead, I started shrinking everything. If I had to study, I didn't say study for 2 hours. I said, open the book. If I had to work out, I didn't say do a full workout. I said, put on my workout clothes. It sounds almost too simple, but it worked because it removed pressure. And pressure is what makes us avoid things. Once I removed pressure, something interesting happened. I started doing things without arguing with myself first. I stopped negotiating every task. But I still had another problem, distraction. I realized I was constantly losing my focus because my phone was always within reach. Even when I didn't want to use it, I would check it automatically. So I changed the environment instead of trying to change my willpower. I started keeping my phone away when I needed to focus. I cleaned my space before starting work. I made it harder to distract myself than to actually begin the task. And that made a huge difference. Because willpower is limited. Environment is powerful. Then I learned something that changed everything for me. The no 0 days rule. Even on bad days, I forced myself to do something small. Not everything, not perfectly, just something. 1 page, 1 task, 1 small action, because I realized something important. The goal is not intensity. The goal is consistency. And slowly, I stopped breaking promises to myself. That's when confidence started building, not from motivation, but from keeping small commitments. And for the first time, I didn't feel like I was stuck in the same cycle anymore. The biggest change didn't come from productivity tips. It came from honesty. I had to sit with myself and ask, what do I actually want? Not in a vague way, not I want to be better, but really think about it. Do I want confidence? Do I want a better body, better skin, a life where I feel proud of myself? And the answer was yes. But then I had to face another truth. Every time I procrastinated, I was choosing temporary comfort over that future. Every scroll, every delay, every later, it was a decision, even if it didn't feel like one. That realization made things very real for me. Because suddenly, procrastination wasn't harmless anymore. It was shaping my future in real time. But I also learned something important. I need to become a different person. I didn't need to be more disciplined overnight. I didn't need to completely change who I was. I just needed to stop negotiating with myself every single day. Because every time I said, I'll do it later, I was training my brain to delay my own life. So I started choosing differently, not perfectly, not always, but more often than before. And slowly my identity started changing. I stopped thinking I'm someone who procrastinates and started thinking I'm someone who starts even when it's hard. And that changed everything. Because your life doesn't change when you suddenly become motivated. It changes when you stop breaking trust with yourself. Start small, start imperfect, start now. And if you keep showing up, even in the smallest way, You don't just stop procrastinating, you start becoming the version of you that you keep postponing. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and supporting the channel for more content like this. Please note that the clips used in this video are not owned by me. All rights belong to their respective owners, and they have been used solely for entertainment and informational purposes.